the tape for this lightweight fight. Riley, 3 years the elder of Ferguson, who will have a very significant 7-inch reach advantage. Bruce Buffer.
And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Tom Johnson.
Tom Johnson, our referee for tonight's lightweight fight. Tony Ferguson against Aaron Riley.
You ready, Aaron? Let's fight.
And here we go. Black and red trunks for Tony Ferguson. White trunks for Aaron Riley. Riley, the southpaw, has a lot of power.
He's got a lot of power and a tremendous amount of experience that he is going to utilize here on Tony Ferguson. He's going to push the pace on him and show him the next level.
Yes, and a big swing and a miss a second ago on the uppercut by Ferguson.
Head kick right away.
And again.
And Riley will mix it up a lot. Ferguson relies primarily on his punches, although he has very good wrestling as well.
I mean, years ago, Aaron Riley had that classic 2-fight series with Yves Edwards in the Hook and Shoot organization, and he has been in this business for a long, long time. And he's healthy again, dealt with a few injuries since his win over Joe Brammer at UFC 114.
Yeah, I think he had his first pro fight at something like 16 years old or something.
Yep, 14 plus years ago, Joe.
Crazy.
43rd professional fight tonight for Aaron Riley. Uppercut again by Ferguson.
Yeah, he's just one of those guys that's been mentioned for so long, it's hard to believe that he's only 30.
Ferguson, a tremendous athlete. Wrestler, football, baseball player, head kick, and he spins right up. And gets back.
Aaron Riley was doing there, though, Mike. He was faking with that right hand, showing him that right hand, but setting up that left high kick.
And that straight left against the orthodox fighter as a southpaw is a brilliant way to finish a fight.
He's mixing up his techniques, he's mixing up his timing and his tempo. He's doing a lot to frustrate El Cucuy, but El Cucuy just landed there.
He really throws with a lot of force, does Tony Ferguson. He finished every opponent on season 13 of The Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, again, Riley landed a nice hard leg kick, a hard kick to the arms of Tony Ferguson. That left leg of Aaron Riley has a lot of power behind it.
He's really throwing that right quickly. Riley so far able to slip more often than not.
And even if Ferguson blocks these left kicks, they're landing into the arm. They're going to take away a lot of the power of that right hand.
And Joe, training in Albuquerque, New Mexico, Team Jackson, big uppercut.
He tagged him, he's hurt bad.
Ferguson looking for the finish to the body.
Riley is in all kinds of trouble right now, Mike.
Ferguson trying to hunt him down and finish this fight.
That's what I was talking about when you talk about the murderous punching power that Tony Ferguson has. He's able to hurt guys with one shot like that and change the entire outlook of a fight.
And he has changed the entire outlook of this first round with that connection a moment ago.
Aaron has had jaw problems in the past. He's had his jaw broken, and I don't like the way he's opening his mouth up right here, Mike. See what he's doing? He's opening his mouth. It's almost like his jaw is hurt here again.
Joe, the one thing we do know, watching Aaron Riley for many years, you never count Aaron Riley out. He's been in a lot of great fights.
I believe it was Spencer Fisher who broke his jaw in their fight.
It was, Joe.
And when you have a broken jaw, and when you've had that before, you never know how well that thing heals up.
Well, and that fight was stopped after the first round because of the broken
look at
jaw.
that. Nice inside leg kick, but it strayed low, and Tony Ferguson was angry and responded with a sharp right hand.
Again, he's the aggressor as Ferguson.
Riley's bleeding now. And again, look at Aaron Riley. He keeps opening and closing his mouth.
The kick off the body.
Nice left hook to the body by Ferguson.
That Fisher fight was over 6 years ago, January of 2006. At UFC Fight Night, elbow, uppercut.
And again, Riley keeps going to the well with that left kick.
115 now.
He's bleeding like crazy. See, just spit it out.
Yep. Joe, and I started to say earlier before he got tagged that Riley trained a lot with Melvin Gillard. So you've got explosiveness and athleticism, very much like Ferguson.
But he don't have the reach and the range of
Great
Ferguson.
point.
Ferguson comes at you from not just a good distance, but he throws punches at odd angles.
Superman punch. He is long and lean at 155. 45 seconds now in round one. Lands the uppercut.
And all that blood is coming out of the nose of Aaron Riley. And we can only hope that it's not a broken jaw. As it is, this fight is probably going to be stopped in between rounds.
It was when it happened to Spencer Fisher. Spencer Fisher breaking the jaw of Aaron Riley, as Joe mentioned.
Tony Ferguson, though, boy, talk about passing your first test with flying colors.
Whoa, nice counter. 15 seconds now.
Again, Riley goes with that left kick to the body.
Final seconds of this round. And a good one for the Ultimate Fighter winner.
Aaron, let's go over here. My jaw's broken. Your jaw's broken?
Yeah.
We win. His jaw's broken, little bro.
I knew it.
Sit down. Deep breaths. Sit down.
I don't. Jaw's broken?
He's done.
He said it right away, Joe. Yeah, they're going to stop it.
Yeah, I had a feeling by the way he was opening and closing his mouth.
Yeah, he's done.
Disappointment in the corner of Aaron Riley.
Very smart, though, to not try to continue.
So just like it was with Spencer Fisher, a doctor stoppage after the first round. Aaron Riley suffering a broken jaw. And Tony Ferguson is 2-0 in the UFC.
And Aaron Riley was putting all sorts of pressure on Tony Ferguson until that shot. Look at this. Beautiful left uppercut and a right hand behind it that missed. And he landed several more punches to follow up with this. But that left uppercut most likely was what broke Aaron Riley's jaw.
And he went right to his corner and told him of the result of those punches.
Aaron, let's go over here. My jaw's broken. Your jaw's broken? We win. His jaw's broken, little bro.
Disappointment for Aaron Riley, who's a gamer.
But very smart that
Yes.
he chose to stop this fight. You could get, you know, really horribly mangled, and it could be a jaw that you never fix correctly ever again.
And it happened in the middle part of the round, so it shows the warrior spirit of Aaron Riley. Ferguson the winner. Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first round, the referees called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson.
Ferguson victorious again inside the octagon. He will visit with Joe.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Tony Ferguson. Tony, Aaron Riley is a tough veteran. This is a nice test for you tonight. You came through this test with flying colors. How happy are you with your performance tonight?
I'm ecstatic. You know, I wish I could have given the crowd a little bit better of a show. I wish I would have went a little bit further. You know, it was hard to close the distance on the guy. You know, he's a veteran. And we wanted to give you guys a good show. I'm sorry it stopped early, man.
Listen, he can take a shot, but you broke his jaw with this uppercut. Let's take a look at it real quick. Beautiful pinpoint accuracy, and that was the beginning of the end for Aaron Riley.
Yeah, you know what? We worked a lot on slipping. We worked really hard on finding a southpaw. You know, I used that shot on Ryan McGilvery one time, and hey, man, it worked.
How do you feel down here at 155 pounds? Do you think this is where you're going to stay?
I feel kind of skinny, man. I got a little bit more ripples in my stomach. It's kind of cool, but I think it's a nice little home for me.
Beautiful. Congratulations on an awesome victory. Tony Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen.
Great win for Tony Ferguson.